Hey legends, and welcome back to the least knowledgeable sim racing channel. Yesterday, I promised that we'd be doing a follow-up race to our quick feature of the ACC British GT Pack DLC. That moment is now upon us. We've got a full mixed grid of GT3 and GT4 cars in single player for the first time ever in ACC. To make things extra spicy, I've dialed up the AI to the maximum of 100 so we can really live out our GT driver fantasies by following an unbreakable train across Oulton Park. Consider hitting that sub and bell if you want to see more content like this in the future, but for the time being, let's just get straight into the race. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I thought it might be nice and poetic for us to close out this video series on the British DLC in the same way that we began it earlier today, here at Oulton Park. Except this time around, I've actually had a full night's worth of practice. I'm somewhat in sync with the track. I've worked out which cars are good on it, and spoiler alert, it wasn't the McLaren I was driving earlier. We're here with a full grid race, 25 minutes, mixed grid amazingly. First time offline mixed grid racing is available here in ACC as part of the British GT. So we've got 8 GT4s, I believe, and we've got 8 GT3s as well. So I'm hoping by the end of that 20 to 25 minute bracket, we'll start lapping some of the GT4s and have some experiences. So let's just get straight into it. Because of the nature of this race, because the AI is jacked up to 100, I may have to actually focus a little more than usual. Believe it or not, it does take a little bit of brain power to keep up with them here. Oulton Park, of course, renowned as the kind of track where you kind of just get stuck in a train and overtaking is nigh impossible, and you really find out why that is here in ACC. That part is very well rendered. So in order for me to make any kind of moves here from the back of the GT3 field, it's going to be quite an experience. I don't expect to be at the front of the field by the end of this, that's for sure. But we'll do what we can as I try and desperately warm up my brakes. Hope you enjoy the new position of my picture-in-picture.
Green light, green light.
You can see all the inputs and criticize me in all new ways for my driving. It's going to be great. Alright, here we go. As the AI overslows on T1. Here we go. GT4's already getting left behind in my rearview mirror. The Aston Martin Vantage. Oh my god, what the? Not cool, guy. We're playing as our man Nicky Team. Absolute character of GT racing as the AI overslowed. Oh my lord, they overslowed.
Car on the left.
No way to brake on time there. Nicky Team doing a Grosjean right up the inside. But yes, the Aston Martin way more forgiving than the McLaren was earlier today. I really did pick quite a vehicle to try this track out with on its maiden voyage. Still feeling a bit of that tyre coldness. It's not terrible, but not quite as nimble as I might like. It took a little bit of tweaking to get the Vantage to this point, but it's probably the easiest to drive car on this track that I've tried. BMW had the best raw pace with a default setup, so if you're looking for something to just up and go at Oulton Park and get blazing fast times, the Beamer is your answer. I almost drove that. I find its sound and the interior so uninspiring, so, you know, Aston it is. Neither are the kind of mid-engine supercar kind of fare that I tend to love, but they seem to operate a lot better here at Oulton Park. Let's see if I can get the exit. Try and get on the inside.
Car on the right.
Oh yes, I think I got the run, trying to get the side draft. Come on.
Clear on the right.
Yes! Oh, move succeeded. For now. On the Boatley. Not exactly the hardest contender here. Alright, the Porsche's going to be a bit of a different story. It's BOP'd reasonably well for Oulton Park. Makes sense. Porsche, very agile car. Off throttle. Owing to that rear engine design. I should have snuck in a cup car here and just destroyed it. I'm still trying to work my way around these curbs. Some of them are so brutal, whereas the others you can really cut over. Aston suffers from a little bit of mid-corner understeer. I've been trying to dial that out of it progressively, but I haven't been entirely successful. Softening the front suspension certainly helps. Lifting the rear aero a little bit certainly helps, but it's not 100%. There's definitely room to grow. After my little warm-up session, I was lapping pretty consistently in the 134s, which for some reason eludes me here on lap 1. I'm unsure what that's about, but let's try and make up for it here. I ride that curb like a maniac. Get him on the exit. Maybe, maybe. Maybe not. Works out you can cut over that as long as the curb goes over the mid portion of your car, or under the mid portion of your car rather. I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I have the raw pace to catch the Porsche here. Still getting a little bit of the aforementioned vagueness at the limit when I go through some of these corners, so I don't have full confidence to push, but we'll see what we can do. It's certainly a lot easier than it was in the McLaren, that's for sure. Which is a shame. I do love the Macca. Nice domestic British car. Would have worked really well at Oulton Park. We're still in the 135s. Erman, what are you doing, my man? Maybe the track conditions worsened when I wasn't looking. Come on. Yes! Get him on the outside. Send it, son. For some reason, the AI are really slow out of that corner. Man, that's a bonus I wasn't expecting. Come on. Hook it in. Let's go. Absolute scorcher day here in Melbourne, Australia. It's almost 2 AM and I am just sweating my butt off completely. It was gross today. And yeah, it's on the back of a pretty rough couple of days. So I knew I wasn't going to sleep tonight. So here we are, guys. Impromptu second video of the day. You can thank the Southern Hemisphere weather for that. Alright, let's start getting into the 134s. Warm back into it. Made sure to sugar up before this race so I could withstand it all. It's actually quite punishing on my body, this constant heat. And all the sim racing in a not so well ventilated room, unfortunately. Come on. Either hook it in there or you don't. And I did not. That's better. There we go. Need to start getting back into the mid 134s. That is my current pace. You'll notice that all the cars are pretty much set up with really low preload differential here on this track. You're expected to really pulsate the throttle a lot. Keep losing time at key moments, it's so frustrating. Oh, almost. Almost had a moment there. The bollards definitely did. Luckily, we're leaving the Porsche behind ever so slightly. If not catching the Aston anymore. If you have a HD TV, crank this on. I'm recording this at a gorgeous 4K. It's one of the reasons I bought the new PC, so we could do this. Very nice. The undulations of this course are so good. Man. It's the kind of track you would love to have in other titles. Yes, hook it in. Feels good when you finally connect it. I'm still not 100% sure about my line through there, I've got to say. It feels so different to every other sim that I've done, but it seems to work well enough. Wow, other than that, that is such a brutal curb. Oh no, shot out wide. That mid-corner understeer effect. It's my Achilles heel with the Aston. I just haven't quite dialed it out yet, and I don't think the damper adjustments have actually done what I needed them to. I think they've actually made me slower, if I'm honest. Alright, let's hook in our very first 134 lap.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Should be consistently in the mid 134s with my current pace level, unless I've completely butchered the setup when I wasn't looking. Oh, and the exit there again. AI really weak on that corner exit for some reason. Should I make the move? No. Completely shut down by the Aston. Right, can we come out on the outside? Nah, there's just no space. Traction control took away all of our exit speed. I can definitely see why this is more of a qualifiers track. It's really about where you place in quali rather than in the race. As long as you don't make any major mistakes, you can pretty much hold on to pole position. Alright, let's try and hook this in. Nah, too early that time. Too late last time, too early this time. He's trying to maximize the track, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea in Oulton Park. The curbing is so wild and rough. As you can see, not my finest moment. Got a bit of a mid-corner slide going on there, unfortunately cost us some time. Oh, if only the straight was a little bit longer. If only. Oh my lord, that curb. It's insane. Trying to get that angle just right is half the battle. Would love to get past the Aston to just challenge some of the other contenders.
You're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Already there, huh? The AI at 100 will definitely give you a race. I mean, just keeping up is kind of a challenge unto itself, if I'm honest. I can definitely gain a few tenths by tuning out that understeer character. Even just on that corner I could tell when I hooked it in. I'm unsure. My guess is it's somewhere with the suspension or the damping. Maybe with the sway bars. Because I should be consistently lapping in the mid 134s, but it's just not happening. I love that on throttle oversteer through that corner. Ever since I first tried it in Project Cars, it was just love at first try. I wonder if I should be sending it down to first gear there. There's just nowhere to get enough of a toe to actually make an overtake. This course is so crazy, and that was completely unintentional. I'm sorry, fellow Aston. I am so sorry. But maybe it'll make the second half of our race a bit more eventful as I try and chase down the Bimmer. The Bimmer, of course, BMW being the quickest stock car I've tried on this track. Super, super fast. Ended up getting a low 134 with it, like first 2 laps, so it was quite something. Something about the Vantage kind of just spoke to me a bit more though. I don't know if it was the Nicky team factor. Very good. Very well could be. Can you tell it's the end of the day here? Can you tell I've had a long one? Ugh. As I try to desperately burn out what's left of my tires. Oof, I'm not doing well time-wise. I don't know what's happening there. Perhaps I did some damage to the car with that collision I'm not aware of. Hey, there are the GT4s. Alright, that's the multi-class I signed up for. Let's do it. Blue flags are out. This looks familiar. I'm very used to seeing blue flags being waved in my face. Alright, so far so good. Got contender number 2 up here. This is awesome. I was curious about how the AI would handle letting you overtake them. Hopefully they slow down the Bimmer. Come on. Oh yes, he's getting into a pack of them. This is my chance. This is what skillless drivers thrive on. Oh, can I get this guy before the chicane, please?
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Oh, we're already crashing. No crash. Come on, don't do it, guy. Oh, no! No!
Got some light damage.
Okay, so the AI need a bit of recoding for GT4 mode. I have no idea what happened in that train back there. But that's not what you should do under a blue flag. I mean, I'm no expert. I'm certainly no race driver, but I think blue flag means don't do that. All right, take two. Nikki survives. Seriously wonderful track, Oulton Park. I love it so much. It really is like a miniature Nordschleife. So I desperately try to catch this Cayman. Get a bit of a slipstream going on. Lee, where am I going? All right.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Could be worse. I'm unsure if they've coded AI specifically for the GT4s that understands, hey, I'm being overtaken on the blue flag. Here's what I need to do. Certainly had a bit of a rough encounter there. So I get left behind by all the guys not involved in that pile-up at the chicane last time. Oh, here we go. Looks like it's happened again. Oh no, we've lost the GT4, gents. A Macca. Another Macca's out. Back to green flag. Flat out. Let's do it. Guess it wasn't on the cards for me to catch that Beamer. Just trying to check. At this point, as long as we can nurse the car back for the final, what should be 2 laps here. Alright, let's go for some times here. Something tells me I've lost more tires than I would like. I'm losing so much time there at the hairpin. I don't understand what's going on. Some more GT4 action up ahead. So there you go, guys. Never say I don't love you. It's 2 a.m. This video is being recorded well into the graveyard hours. As I take my mid-corner understeer to all new levels. But yeah, you can now multi-class in the British GT. Amazing. I mean, this is the kind of thing guys like me have been waiting for so long, because I love multi-class racing. I love endurance racing. It's what it's all about to me. Now we can finally do it on one of my favorite racetracks in the world. So awesome. I love those wide lines, but I'm not sure if they're hurting me in this title. I know they're really good in AMS, but this most certainly is not AMS. The GT4 Merc, innit?
Car on the left.
Nope. Bad boy.
Clear on the left.
Don't, oh, don't, no, don't send it on the inside.
There's some light heavy on the left.
That's not blue flag behavior, mate. Jeez.
Clear on the left.
Alright, so I think the AI could use a little bit of work with the multi-class stuff. Especially around chicanes. I mean... Generally speaking, if you're in a GT4, you know you're not racing the GT3s. Still a lot of fun though. Alright, leader should be on the last lap now. I hope. I desperately hope. My tire pressure is looking really good.
Alright, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give me the final push.
Oh, I feel like I'm so close to the lead, but not close enough. What's that up ahead of me? Is that a... Huh. That's another GT4, isn't it? That's a pretty good hook in on that curb on the inside. I'm progressively losing more and more time. I think the tires have just had it. There's going to be no more record laps. Amazing how much quicker the GT3s are, even around a circuit like Oulton Park. Now, I don't think I'm going to risk it this time. I don't think the Audi knows what a blue flag is, and I'm just going to operate under that assumption. Alright, here we go. I'll try and get a bit of a slipstream. Move to the outside.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Please don't dive the inside. Please don't dive the inside. Please don't dive the inside. Now I know how other people feel when I drive in a server with them. Oh my god. Oh, the grip levels are rapidly disappearing. Alright, and that's that. Is that me third? What? No way. No way did I get on the podium. That's amazing. Oh, there you go, guys. From the back of the GT3 field to the podium. Thank you for the flares. Thank you. I love you all. I hope you guys enjoyed that race. It was nice to kind of kick back a little bit more and actually enjoy the content rather than trying to be critical and explore it all. It's really nice to actually know the ins and outs of the track, the cars a little bit more. I'm going to keep working on my pace. I'm going to keep working on the cars, see what kind of suits me here. Hopefully I can get into the consistent 133s. Strongly recommend the British GT pack. I love all three tracks. I might take a little bit of a break for a few days. Or maybe one day. I don't know. I'm a workaholic. I love shooting these kind of videos out. Anyway, until next time, whenever next time is, I'll see you guys later.